I want to take a moment to just say thank you very much to Kenny and Francis for putting all this together, for Coach Ken, for all those kind words, guys. I appreciate you so much. And I'm very excited tonight to share with people the Carelumina Genetic Cancer Screening Advocate Program, which has such a potential. I think we all agreed in conversation that this is one of the most amazing opportunities we've ever seen, and it is an exciting way to do well by doing good. We all want to do well, but this is an opportunity to do well by sharing something so amazing, both with the people who get the test and the people you share it with, should you decide that you want to actually build a team. I want to let you know a little bit about how I got interested in this, involved in it. Back in January, a friend of mine put together a small group, 4 guys, and we went down to Florida to the state fair for 10 days, took about 10 days off, and went back for the Strawberry Festival. And during those 20 days, our team of 4 successfully completed 756 genetic cancer screens, and probably about 550 to 600 of the PGX, which we'll talk about on another Zoom. We expected to get paid over 100,000 each. We got paid a fraction of that, and we realized, however, at that time there was a real market for this. Senior citizens want to know whether or not they have genetic markers for cancer. I want to make it clear we were not working with Carelumina. We were not working with Carelumina. We actually had a contract with just one lab located in Florida, and that lab was having problems. Again, we were not working with Carelumina. That said, when I got back, I was kind of excited about the interest that was clear. And I went online and I Googled senior health fair, found a church down south of Charlotte that was doing a health fair, paid them $200 for a table, set up my little presentation. And in 2.5 hours by myself, and I should have had help, I did 15 cancer screens and 15 PGX. Tremendous return on investment. From March to September, I started looking for a way to do this on a regular basis, just by myself, never thinking about building a team. And in September, I became aware of a company that's doing it and had some rather dramatic, in a negative way, experience with them. And that said, I realized that this is something that could help other people, and at the same time, provide a significant additional stream of income on myself and people like yourself. Carelumina got on my radar in November, and I started doing my due diligence, and I discovered that they're owned by a company called Ocenture. I invite you to do your due diligence by visiting both carelumina.com and ocenture.com. Ocenture is the owner, and now it's went over 20 years, and they serve over 110 major companies globally, excuse me. And you know about many of these companies: Web.com, Dish, BBVA, Hilton, Sprint, Discover, Duke Energy, Wells Fargo. As you can see, they've even got Fortune 100 companies in there. What's important about this is they provide the backbone of software and service for many of these companies, as well as some of the best known network marketing companies such as Melaleuca, Mona V, ACN. This is not a small-time operation. And I was really looking, after my previous experiences, for someone who was established. What excited me was that Ocenture, through their private label, has successfully done an average of over 10,000 of these screens per month for the past 4 years, with a 98% pull-through rate. Think a moment, if you would, about the kind of money that we would have made if we'd have had a 98% pull-through rate. And at the same time, and I can't overemphasize this, to do a great service for those people that we screen. I want to make something clear. Our systems are HIPAA and Medicare compliant. and we conduct our business in a compliant way. First of all, to be clear, we don't work for Medicare. Carelumina contracts with the labs contract with Medicare, and we are not medical professionals. There are tests that we do at no cost to those who qualify, and we do that by initially offering information on the benefits of screening. And we never tell people that the tests are free. They are at no cost to those who qualify. I did want to mention something else going back here. You remember I said that we were contracted with just one lab in Florida. Carelumina, through Ocenture, it has contracts with 14 labs located in all 13 Medicare regions. Interestingly enough, billing is based upon the lab and not the location of the patient. So that's an important aspect of the pull-through that cannot be overstated. Here's the process. We offer information about the benefits of genetic screening for cancer markers in our DNA. Once a person is interested in getting the information, we then pre-qualify them based upon two things: the insurance that they have and their personal and family cancer history, and we'll do a little detail on that in a moment. We then input the data into our HIPAA-compliant electronic health record system known as the EHR. At that time, after we've pre-qualified them and entered the data, we connect them with a third party to verify that they answer the same questions the same way to them they did to us. That's the qualifying questions. After that's done, we're authorized to complete the screen and send it in. However, if possible, we're going to connect them at that very moment with a telehealth doctor who is going to complete the process by actually submitting what amounts to a prescription for the medical necessity. So that's an exciting part of it. If for some reason we're unable to do that, we get a best time to call and the telehealth company, which, by the way, that is owned by our parent company, Ocenture, and the people, the doctors, I should say, who are board certified in the state of the person we're serving, are already familiar with this process, and they know what to look for in order to make sure that we're providing a reasonable benefit. Okay. One of the things that distinguishes Carelumina from many other companies doing lab tests is that we provide a plan of care. A board certified doctor or genetic counselor completes the loop by calling the clients, emailing them, making them aware of what they should be doing. A plan of care is an essential element for completing the process, and it's one of the major contributing factors to a 98% pull through and a speedier pay for that matter. So now let's take a look at how people qualify to get this test at no cost. Zero copay, zero deductible in their Medicare. First thing, let's keep it simple. Today, we're just going to talk about Medicare, although other insurance companies are coming on board, and we'll learn more about that as time goes on. However, today, we're looking at two things. This first card happens to belong to me. I'm a Vietnam era veteran, and I do not qualify because I only have Part A hospital benefits through Medicare. This is not a hospital. It's a medical. So the second card here, which is the one we're looking for, this person is qualified to get it at no cost because they have Part A and Part B. Now, the second phase of qualification is the cancer history for either the person, they could be a survivor, or their family members. Over here in column A, if they are a survivor or if they have a parent, sister, brother, or a child who has a history of cancer, they require only one of these, themselves or any one of these, to qualify under the health requirements, under the medical history, I should say. If not, we go over to column B, and if they have two of these, and it's very far reaching, as you can see, grandparents, uncles, aunts, nephews, nieces, grandchildren, great-grandparents, great uncles, great aunts, great grandchildren, and first cousins. That's a pretty wide net. And if any two of those have it. Now, people have asked me, well, how would you know, or how would Medicare or anybody else be able to verify that a great grandparent had it? This is a representation. We never encourage anyone under any circumstance to say, oh, well, just say your great grandparent had it. No, that's not what we're doing. We're completely compliant. We're honest. We're legitimate people who are trying to do a great service. That said, if someone says, I think my grandfather had it, they can call someone and check it out, verify it, or if they're pretty sure of it, that's fine. But we're not encouraging anybody to make anything up. We want to be really clear about that. We intend to be compliant. Now, once you have signed up in your back office, there's a complete 12-minute video that takes you through every step of the process. You need to watch that video several times, take notes, and be ready to do the swabs and complete an accurate electronic health record that will enhance our pull-through, make us all more money, and make us happy. Now, it really is simple. Again, I'm going to show you a quick video to give you the opportunity to see just how simple this is.
Here's how to process a lab kit. First, open the swab kit and swab the inside cheek of the person being tested. Unscrew the cap and reverse it, placing the used swab inside of the tube. After securing the cap, place the completed swab in a sealed lab bag, along with the patient's name and date of birth. Then, place the completed swab and signed patient consent form into the DNA bag and seal. Place all completed DNA lab bags into one package and mail to Carelumina.
Okay, folks, couldn't get much easier than that. And that literally is about how long it takes to do the entire process. Obviously, the time investment is in prospecting. We all know about that. And actually doing the data input. But it's a handsome pay for doing this great service for other people. Now, we want to do the standard disclaimer. Any business requires this because your results may vary and will be based on your individual capacity, business experience, expertise, and level of desire. There are no guarantees concerning the level of compensation. Calculations that we're going to show you are based on senior manager pay, and when you join now, you're immediately promoted to senior manager. I'd like to confirm with you that it has been now extended to January 31st of 2019, and you are grandfathered. Obviously, that means forever. Every screen that we do from $500 to $1,300 goes into the pay plan. 60% of that goes to the advocate, who is a senior manager or above. I love that, or above. That means that whether you're a senior manager like most of us, or whether you are at the presidential level, we'll discuss, when you do a screen, everybody gets paid exactly the same, and that pay is going to range between $300 and $780 paid to the advocate. Again, when you sign up now, you're grandfathered permanently into that pay scale. The paper screen is based on, people say to me, why is it such a broad range? Well, this is a Medicare formula, and it's based on who has had the cancer. Is it the client personally, first degree, second degree, third degree? How many of the people have it? And probably which cancer it is, okay? So at senior manager, which you sign up now, you are grandfathered at that, and we don't have to worry about any of these. But when we bring people on February and beyond, they will have some requirements, bring in 2 managers themselves, and create some customer points. Right now, we don't have that requirement. So if you know anybody that wants to be a personal producer, it gives them a chance to earn the senior manager pay without doing any of the requirements that will show up later. So this is an important opportunity. Notice something here. When you get when you get promoted to regional manager, you get 60%, the same as the senior manager. You do have to have 10 customer points. We know that the screens themselves are going to be worth between 4 and 7, and that's going to give us the opportunity to achieve that rank rather easily. You do have to bring on 2 senior managers. So your success is tied to helping other people if you want to build a team. If not, it's what it is. You get paid 60%, 300 to 780. Now, to get to director, which is a significant increase, something great happens here. You need 30 customer points. You need 3 national managers on your team, and you get an $800 a month car allowance for that. And by the way, the 1,000 customer points total, we pay through 6 levels. However, the 1,000 customer point total can include your downline through infinity. That's amazing. It's so fair because you are making that happen. To reach the presidential rank, which is the top of the pay scale, you need to bring in 4 qualified directors and 2,000 customer points total. And by then, your downline, mine after less than 2 months, is already at the 9th level. So I have 3 levels that are off my pay already. I'm happy about that. They're going to help me reach this level. Again, if you don't want to build a team, none of this means anything. So between those, the 6 levels at 5% when you're at the presidential is 30%, and the 60 is 90. Here's where the other 10% goes. In various bonuses, you can study these, but it's 100% payout of the CV. Very important. What does it cost to get started? Well, everybody wants to know that. It costs $200, and there's a $25 ongoing monthly fee. The $200 and the $25, the $200 includes your first monthly fee of $25, which gives you the back office, which is very, very comprehensive, and 365, 24/7 telehealth service. So it's a phenomenal value. And by the way, that is commissionable through 1 level. So anybody you bring on board, you will get a commission on them of $4.50. So if you bring 6 people on board over time, that's also your back office and telehealth are covered by that. Anything beyond that is just gravy. What's the fast start training bonus? Well, it's $100 to the sponsor and $20 to the first person upline from them, their sponsor. Now, to earn this quote unquote training bonus, you have to ensure that the person you bring on board has actually completed the very brief but important training in the back office. When they do that, there'll be a short quiz, and then you are, the $100 is released to you and you can get paid. So anybody that brings on 2 people and makes sure that they have completed this simple training actually has their money back, and they're moving towards getting promoted as well. I'm going to show you another brief video, and this video is actually going to tell you how to sign up. Hi folks, going to do a quick little tutorial on how to get signed up with Carelumina. First of all, your sponsor is going to send you a link to their replicated website, and it's going to look like this. And up at the top on the left, if you look up here, it says welcome to Anthony's page. It will say welcome to your sponsor's page, whatever name they use. Then you'll go over here and you'll click on opportunity. Once you've clicked on opportunity, please check again. You're going to note that it says welcome to Anthony's page, whatever your sponsor's name. You're going to slide down here and click on join Carelumina. Here you're going to put in your first name, and let's get Joe on board. Let's give Joe a capital J. Sorry, Joe, didn't mean to hurt you. And let's just say his name is X, even a capital X. There you go. And then it's going to be Joe X at youremail.com. Do it again, confirm that, joex@youremail.com. Then you're going to hit continue. Now you're going to choose your particular package. The one most of the people are signing up with is the Business Builder Path. And the reason for that is that allows us to do all the screenings and also to promote any of the products that we see fit. We're never required to sell any of these other products, not one thing. No need to even think about it. Okay, so we click Join Now. Already got Joe X in here. We're going to put our social security number in, the month we were born, February 21 in Joe's case, and he was born way back in 1947. Well, let's make that 1947. All right, mail, put his phone number in. Okay, and date of birth and gender are required for telehealth. We get telehealth as a part of this program at no additional cost. Then you find what you want your website to be, and I'm going to say Joe X, right? Then you put in your password, okay? Your password can be anything you want, no problem. Once you've done that, you put in your shipping address in case you ever want to do anything, your billing address, and you hit continue. Once you've done that, oh, excuse me, it won't let me do that. See, it's not going to let you mess up. You got to put a password in. I'm not going to make a password for this example, but you get the point. If you haven't done it right, it's going to have you stop. It's all going to be done on your sponsors page. You'll always see that. So you never have to worry, am I signing up under the right person? So with that said, from here, you know the drill. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day, and let's get illuminated. By the way, hashtag Get Illuminated is something that they use for promotions. When you get in your back office after you've signed up, you're going to click here to do the training, and here are the 3 parts of the training. Your sponsor, I'm sure, will make sure you get that done so they can get their $100. And down here are the announcements. It gives you information about this time, about what we're doing. And of course, this is a great opportunity to stay up to date. And with that said, I want to ask you if you'd please get back with the person who invited you, and if this is a fit for you and it's not for everybody, we invite you to join us in our fight against cancer and take advantage of this opportunity to make some significant income. Again, thank you very much for your time. We appreciate you. Thank you, Kenny and Francis. Thank you, Coach Ken. Mark White, thank you for all you do to keep this thing going. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we're excited about 2019 and beyond. Have a great day. Thank you so much.